These are the instructions for the parent function challenge. These things have been distributed into your OneNote notebook. For today, you are assigned to do the first 6 challenge questions. Here to the left, these are your instructions. You have the challenge graphs. You have the challenge questions. And then you have the challenge cards. But I went back and wrote the letters onto the graphs so you don't have to use the cards. So you go to the first question. It says 9 of the functions have domain, the set of all real numbers, which 3 do not. So then you go and look at the graphs and you find the 3 that do not have a domain of all real numbers. The first one does. The second one does. The domain is the x's and the y's, so this will continue left and right forever. The cubic, even though it looks very tall and skinny, it will have a domain of all real numbers. When we get to the square root, it does not. The domain begins at 0 and goes to the right. So its domain is the numbers greater than or equal to 0. So D is one of the 3 that does not have a domain of all real numbers. So then the challenge questions, now this is in my content library, but it's been distributed to you in your notebook in your homework section. So you'll go over to your notebooks, so your name would be here. You'd go over to your notebook here, open the drop down, go to the homework section, and in this first box, you would type the letter D. Then you repeat the process. You go back to the graphs, you continue on. This is another one. The domain is greater than 0. It will never equal 0 because this is an asymptote here. It'll never touch the y-axis. So the domain here is not all real numbers. The domain is all the x's greater than 0. So you go back to your page, your homework page where this chart is, and you type the letter E. And so on. And that's how you complete this challenge. For today, you're doing the first 6, 1 through 6. That's all you're doing today. We will do the others on another day. Have a good day.